Greetings, YouTube. Well, we got a little color palette going on here today, don't we? We have some green, some purple, and some pumpkin. Today we're looking at a cooling towel. This is the Mission Enduracool Cooling Towel. Microfiber, cools instantly when wet. Proprietary technology, cools to 30 degrees below average body temperature. UPF 50, chemical-free cooling, machine washable, and dries soft. Large pink 12 by 33 inches, contains one towel. So, I do like the packaging. It can sit on a shelf, or you pop it up and you can hang it off of something. I mean, prior to me cutting the shrink wrap that held the whole thing together. So this is what the towel looks like. Just a pretty much standard towel. Great. It's got a pattern on the side, and it is pink on the other. And the idea is that you get it wet, you get it, drain off most of the water, but not all of it. When you're done, you snap it, and then you place it on your person to get cool, around your neck or over your head or something like that to get cool. And I ran this as a test here in the office in the warmer months. I just haven't gotten around to doing the review till now. Just because that's what depression does sometimes. Depression stops me from doing the things that I necessarily want to do when I want to do them. I got to tell you, I wasn't thrilled with the Mission towel. Now, I do know they make microfiber, not microfiber, but gaiters that have a UPF rating, and they are supposed to be cooling, but they're also, neck gaiters that can be used as masks. And I may be trying out one of those. The only one I found, though, has been blue, and I have like a couple of blue masks. I don't want a third blue mask, so I'm going to see if I can find one from that company that isn't blue. Maybe purple would be nice. But I've used regular terry cloth towels for the same purpose as this for 20 years. Where I would just take a standard bath towel, bath hand towel, about yay big, and get it wet, drain it out just enough so it wasn't dripping, and then put it around my neck or even over my head when I was in the warm weather to cool myself. And in fact, prior to me having an AC unit in my bedroom, which we got 2 years ago, that is the only way I was able to sleep. What I would do is I would take a towel like that, and again, drain it out, wring it out just so it wasn't dripping, and then I would sleep on my stomach, and I would drape the towel across my back, so the towel's going all the way across my back, and then I had a ceiling fan blowing on me, because I sleep in the daytime, so there isn't a lot of, don't want to be pulling air from the outside because it's hot. So if you pull air at night, and as soon as it starts to get warmer in the morning, you close all the windows up, and you hope the insulation in your house is good enough to keep it bearable until you can get open up again in the evening. And essentially, when it was within 5 degrees of the outside, we'd open them because the fresh air would help with the overall feeling of the apartment, because it would be my house, because it wouldn't be as stuffy. And that particular method would, in fact, cool yourself to the point where your skin was icy cold. I mean, it felt like you were essentially putting yourself into a very mild case of hypothermia, and doing it intentionally so that I could sleep. I wasn't like thrilled with this method, but it allowed me to sleep in the summertime when nothing else did. So that was what saved my butt on many occasions. I also would occasionally keep around pain medication from, like, when I had dental work done and stuff, and I would just take one before I went to bed. And I apparently don't have an issue with opioids, because I've never ever had any desire to keep using them. I have never finished a prescription that my doctor gave me for pain. I use them for 2 or 3 days, and I still got like 6 pills left, so I just put them aside and say, one day in the summertime, I'm going to need that because it'll help me sleep. And that's what I used them for. But the particular Mission towel, I did not see enough difference between this and just a plain old terry towel. Now, I'm not saying that it didn't do what it said. I'm just saying that a terry cloth towel seems to also do the same thing. and it's as easy to wash and as easy to dry. It doesn't dry quite as quickly as a microfiber does in that regard. If you hang up a terry cloth towel and you hang up a microfiber towel, this will dry faster. So there are definitely times this is going to be very applicable if you need something that dries quickly. But I can also throw a regular terry cloth towel in my dryer. In fact, you may be hearing a tumbling dryer in the background because I'm drying terry cloth towels right now. They're my bathroom towels. So if I ever need something like that again, that's what I will use. And it hasn't been too bad. Last summer, I only had to actually cool myself artificially like that like a couple of times because I'm in here usually at night now because we have an AC. So if it's warm, I'm in the bedroom. I'll camp in there for days on end when I'm not at work. If it's hot, I'm in the bedroom, and I apologize to my wife because you're not seeing me because I can't stand the heat. She knows I can't stand the heat. But I'm in here at night when she's sleeping. Like right now, at the time of this filming, it's Sunday evening, and she is in bed, and I'm up until 12:30 before I go to bed, so I can get back on my sleep cycle of sleeping in the daytime. My schedule has changed, so now I'm working Monday nights through Saturday morning. So Sunday nights are my long day, so I'm awake all day long, and then I go to bed early in the morning, and then I get up around 5:30ish, and then I go back to bed around 4, and then I get up for work, and I just go back to sleeping in the daytime for the rest of the week. I do that every week so I can spend some time with my wife. So I can't say this is better than a terry cloth towel. Some people may disagree, and there are advantages to microfiber because it does dry very quickly. So it's also a good shape. I'll give this a better shape than a terry cloth towel is. Because a terry cloth towel is more rectangular than this is. It's a long, more scarf-like thing. So this could be a better shape for you, and it's going to dry faster. I don't know how it's going to handle odors over time because microfibers can occasionally pick up a funk. My wife has a number of high-tech base layers that she uses for winter things, and sometimes they can pick up a funk that you have to use a special wash to get it out of. I don't know if this will be something that might have the same problem because I didn't use this long enough to put a funk in it to tell you if that is actually a problem or not. But so yeah, I wasn't impressed by this. My friend Jan gave this to me as a gift because he was concerned about my well-being. Thank you, Jan. I really appreciate that. You introduced me to neck gaiters, so win on that one. I use them every day at work. But not every item that you pick up is going to be a home run, and I don't think this is one. I think that this particular item is not really any more efficient than just a normal terry cloth towel.